think it was that
Donnie
band,
Wahlberg's.
no, it was it was Aztec Camera. No.
It's not Aztec Camera.
Kaja Gugu.
Kaja Gugu.
It's wicked. Sometimes it's wicked hard picking out your own clothes.
That was a good thing on set. Got up this morning and picked up my own shirt. Yeah. Hey, everybody, it's Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching our cool Friday reveal. We didn't tell you guys how neat today's reveal was going to be. In fact, we even said, we might not do one.
You're right. And maybe the reason is because we didn't realize just how much good stuff was going to happen today.
Frankly, even we didn't realize how much neat stuff was going to happen.
Something was going to happen. We knew there were moves being made.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't realize all the moves would be made today.
Yeah. So we have a handful of guitars that I'm really proud of them, but they were lacking something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Joy would say, what if he just kind of zhuzhed them up a little bit? You know?
Yeah.
And so we decided that'd be a pretty good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe zhuzh some of these guitars up a little
Yeah.
bit. Give them a new lease on life.
Yeah.
And man, am I glad we did. Because we're going to show you guys tonight is some guitars you might have seen already, but with a really excellent set of upgrades. And I want to tell you guys before we go any further that, of course, not only are we ad-free tonight, but all the guitars that you're about to see are Jam Jimmy approved.
100%. I sent him photos.
Yeah.
He said, yep.
So he wants to get his one of his guitars zhuzhed up a little bit.
Yeah, he's gonna get his icon.
Yeah.
Zhuzhed.
We were talking to Dylan, and he's like, "Man, I think I might want to get mine zhuzhed up a little bit too."
Yeah.
So Dylan, if you're watching,
so should we tell a little bit of a story about this?
Yeah.
Should you tell a story
no,
about
let's
this?
go. You go ahead and start,
Well,
and I'll interrupt.
Yeah,
like
and then you'll interrupt, and I'll go,
like I always do.
Yeah. So I think it's no secret that you and I both like pinstriping, and that we think it's really cool, and other people seem to like it when we have guitars that have pinstripes on them.
I'm going to go out on a limb and just say it is really cool.
Yeah, I love pinstriping.
It's badass. Yeah,
and it's something that I wish I could do. I can't do it.
I know, it's
tried.
pretty neat.
So I respect people that can do it a whole lot. But here's the but. Every good story has to have a big but.
I agree.
This is the big but.
Let me lay it on me.
Pinstripers are typically divas.
Pinstripers in Colorado are hard to please.
And they do not want to do it no matter how much you give them. They still don't want to do it. They say things like, I don't really want to give you a price.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to scare you off with a price.
Yeah.
Do you really want to do this?
Yeah.
And typically the answer is no. They don't want to do it.
Let's real quick pay some bills. Pete C sent us a super chat and said, Pinstripes made me do it this time.
Yep.
Dastardly Dave said, well, Brian made me do it this time. And it says ad-free is for me. So yeah, it's funny that like people whose craft is whose artistic craft is cool line work, at least in Colorado, don't seem to have any interest in doing it.
No, they really don't. And I think that's more common than not.
Yeah. I called a guy on Wednesday morning and he's like, I don't want to tell you how much it's going to cost.
I don't want to scare you
because it would scare you. And I'm like, well, okay. So then what do we do? And he's like, well, I need you to get in your car and drive over to my house. And where's your house? Well, it's like an hour south of here. Well, so wait a minute. I have no idea how much it's going to cost. And you want me to drive an hour. And by the way, why don't you come to my shop? I don't go to people's house. Well, I don't have house. I'm not working out of my house. So what he wanted me to do was he was like, I'm never going to anyone's house. Okay, fine. What should I do? Well, you should come to my house. Wait a minute. So I have an industrial facility that I pay a lot of money for every month. And now I'm supposed to drive to your house for a product that you don't want to do. You can't even tell me how much it's going to cost. Let's take another super chat from Paul Hall, who says, keeping it rad with no ads. God bless you, Paul.
I wonder if pinstriping is a thing in jolly old England.
I bet it is.
Do they have maybe the American influence. I want to know about the British style of pinstriping.
Yeah, it's probably.
Let me know about that.
It's probably real, like Castle-y and Regal, Royale.
A lot of it's way wetter.
Yeah. So anyhow,
so
let's get back to the story.
So anyway, where was I? Pinstripes are cool.
Pinstripes are cool.
So we started asking around and asked JJJ if he knew of anybody. He said, well, let me ask some of my hot rod shop owning friends. And he gave us a couple numbers.
I'm gonna pull one off the wall. Is that okay?
Yeah. And so Matt called and Cassie answered.
No, she didn't.
Oh,
I left a message.
Okay. And then she called you back.
Yep.
That's even better.
Yep.
And yeah.
And
she said, yeah, that sounds cool. And you made arrangements and she came by today.
Yep.
And turns out she has pinstriping stuff all the time.
And she's got the skills to pay the bills. Dawgs sent us a super chat and said, seriously cool. Pinstriping is freaking hard to get right. Those look fantastic, especially the gold top. We're going to show you guys that one here coming up.
Yeah. So, and we really just said we like kind of hot rod looking stuff and, we didn't say go crazy. We said, do some pinstripes.
Yep.
And she did. And
we let her kind of run free.
Yeah. Really, really great.
Now, these are all hand done. There's no stencil or
she drew a center line on 2 of them with the water pencil, and that's it. Everything else she just sort of eyeballed and went for, which I love.
Now this is a single stage paint, Chris. As a paint expert, what is a single stage paint, why is this not under clear coat?
This is old school enamel.
Okay.
This is, sign painters enamel, and it takes a little while to cure, but it's pretty durable. It's certainly durable enough on a guitar. And I actually like, you guys probably can't see this, but I like the 73 finish with the fairly low sheen.
Oh yeah, let's see. So you can kind of see it glisten a little bit.
Yeah, and then the pinstripes are actually fairly glossy, which I think adds a little bit of something to it as well. And I think that adds to the whole hand applied aspect of it.
Joy says that she's very talented, very impressive. Curtis says they take the wrinkles out of the slacks.
Yeah. Yep. And anyway, it was really cool. I guarantee we can get her to come back and do some more. She was really into it, and I think she did a great job. They look fantastic, and I've always loved pinstripes.
Now these are all slightly different.
Yeah, even the ones that are slightly the same. And so this one, the other one, that was black. Yeah, the one I just showed you is black. Dark brown. Because we were afraid that the black may contrast, because there's really no black on this guitar. So she said, let's do dark brown. And I said, sounds good to me. You're the artist. Yeah. You guys can dig that. Ain't it cool? Yeah. And I think they're fantastic. And it takes a guitar that, I think that these plain maple ones are excellent. But some people have said they look unfinished. They thought they looked unfinished, which hurt my feelings a little bit. Now we gave them tattoos. Yeah. I got your unfinished right here, buddy. Now the next one that I want to show you is the maybe you can grab it. Oh, actually, Chris, can you? I can do all of this, Matt. Okay, thank you. Which one do you want? The other icon. Okay. I love this icon, but I think it's been languishing because
It doesn't have
look at
F
that.
holes.
Well, now it has F holes.
Now, you know what Doug just said?
What?
Exactly what I thought he was going to say. Maybe my Toast Right deserves some of the striping.
Uh-huh.
And Doug, I knew for a fact you were going to say that. I didn't know for a fact
We
and then
actually
have
thought
it
about
done, but
doing
yeah,
that just to do it.
yeah.
Or I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So look at that. All of a sudden, this guitar went from mild to wild.
Yeah.
In a matter of, however long it took her to do this one. And the funny, she's doing them, and I'm, trying not to watch.
That's right.
'Cause I
You
don't
would
wanna
you
make
would
her
weigh.
nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. But every once in a while, I walked by and I saw a little bit of this one. I was like, God damn, that looks good. This guitar, I liked this guitar before, but now I love this guitar.
It's really neat. And so,
trying to get it in there. Wait,
Doug, I absolutely
think
that your
right
purple
there.
one would look really cool with pinstripes. And so we'll get her to do that. I think that'd be really neat.
Yep.
Um,
But anyway, yeah, really, really cool. And so happy.
Yeah, so I like this. It's just got kind of a like Americana kind of flavor to it, or okay,
this thing went from it's got an Americana thing. It got even more 50s.
Yeah, which is what we wanted from the beginning, right?
Yeah. And all of a sudden the icon with no F holes might be a thing again.
Might be a thing, yeah. So the last three guitars that I showed you guys
I guarantee this is a thing.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Listen.
It's got some dust on the thing. Yeah,
everything's got dust on it.
So the last three guitars that we showed you guys are actually up on the website in the buy now area, and there's pictures of them, and you can buy these right now.
So the fun thing to do is go to that page, and then with your cursor, go to the new picture, and then and go back and forth. And you can see it before and after. Before, after, before, after, before, after. And it's like, oh, those look
it's really excellent. Yeah.
I always thought Pinstripes classed up everything. And now I know.
Now you know for sure.
Yeah.
So it's a way for us to bring you guys something neat and handcrafted and skilled and I
like the texture too. Right?
I love everything about it.
Yeah.
And I think especially that it wasn't, you guys may not get, like, wasn't easy to find someone to do this.
No, it's not like this
it
is
should
the first
be,
time
but
we
it's
tried
not.
to find somebody, and it's not. And we've had, and we've made. Here's the deal. It's not like we said, we'll pay you $20 a guitar.
Yeah.
We're like, what do you want to do this? Like, I don't. No, we'll bring you 5 at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do it? Yeah. We'll drive them over. We'll come pick them up. We'll give you cash, whatever. No.
Yeah.
No. And Cassie's like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. Yeah. Let's do it. So
Mike Beckloff says, for the ad-free fund, fantastic stripes. Thank you, Mike. So, it doesn't just look cool on the icons, though.
No.
So I am a mega huge fan of how this one turned out. Now, as you guys might recall, this was one of the testers that we did for the Paul Reed Smith style, or the PRS style workshop. And it got painted. This is actually kind of a dark purple. Dark purple metallic with 73 finish.
There, but it's black there, but it's not. It's purple.
And it's neat, but man, you can dig how much neater it is with these cool cream pinstripes. Yeah.
Yep.
So imagine, so we've actually, this guitar was kind of like, we'll get it done when we get it done. Now I'm like, man, we got to get this thing done. Yeah. So we'll have a handful of these kind of prototype instruments.
In the next few weeks, we're going to have so much stuff finished.
Yeah.
It'll be, you'll wet your pants.
Yeah. And you're right, Dave. It did take this. Dave saw this guitar in person. And it does. It kind of takes it up a notch.
Yeah.
It's otherworldly.
Yeah,
And it's
really
cool and custom and hand done by an actual craft.
That's what I
craft
like
person.
about all of this stuff is you can tell it's actually applied by hand, and yeah, that's the neatest part to me.
Yeah,
especially as a guy who cannot do it. As much I've tried and tried and tried, and I cannot do it.
Now I saved the one that we're going to show you last because I like the story behind it.
Okay.
Will you grab that one?
Uh-huh.
So the very first one that she did, I'm saving it for last because she came in and was ready to do it.
Kind of plain.
Didn't
really do very much.
And I said, she's like, well, what do you want the guitars to look like after they're done? And I said, if Mike Ness were here, I want you to paint it like he wants it. And that's exactly what she did. Gary Redburn sent us a super chat and said, that's way cool. Looks super professional. Thanks, Gary. It is.
That's because, yeah, she is a professional.
So this guitar is almost ready to go. We've been kind of swapping back and forth between the cream pickups and gold and black.
If you see some weird shadows on this, I actually just bolted a cream humbucker ring around what is right now a black humbucker ring. And this P90 cover doesn't actually fit the pickups. So,
yeah.
But it looks better in cream than it did in black.
So I think that if somebody wants to get in on this, I think maybe some of Dylan's super cool new pickup covers or something would be neat. Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that?
Did you think of it and I just didn't say it?
No,
oh, okay.
That's a really good idea.
What do you guys think of the P90 and the humbucker combo? I mean, I think it's cool. I actually do think though that aesthetically that works. Sonically, it should be the other way around.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Todd says looks kind of like those Billy Gibbons gold tops that Gibson made. Yeah, that was kind of one of the ideas.
I think that was one of the inspirations, and we tried to get Billy Gibbons to come by.
He wouldn't. He never returned our calls.
Grumpy old man that said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to. How much is it going to cost us, Billy?
Yeah,
I don't want to scare you
with your paint marker.
Yeah, how, and then yeah.
I like the pinstriping brushes too. With that, like they have like a 2 inches of like bristles or not bristles, but
hair, whatever they make them out of.
Yeah. Yep. This one is super cool.
Amazing to me. Yeah.
I love this one. I think the cream looks the neatest, but I think we need to talk with Dylan and be like, hey, we need to get some of them. We need to get some pickups with some custom.
Yeah.
Zhuzh up the pickups, sir.
Yeah. What else can we zhuzh?
Yeah, let's zhuzh some stuff.
Yeah.
So I love that one. I like the gold top with the pinstripe. The only thing we're missing is the words Orange County and the Mr. Horsepower.
The bird
woodpecker with the cigar. Yeah.
I could go at this guitar with I screwed it up already.
Okay, try again.
That's okay.
Okay. Do you want to get a Mr. Horsepower
I do
water slide decal?
Yeah.
Do you really? Because I think that would be cool.
I think somebody else should do that.
But I think whoever buys this guitar, I think they should do that like that. We could get this thing and you could put it on.
You know, this guitar is trashy enough for the car show, but I think also classy enough to play church.
Yeah, I like a guitar. I like my guitars just a tad on the trashy side, and I need a guitar that's just as tacky as I am.
But it's almost it's fancy enough that you could be like, yeah.
Yep, I think that this is so cool. So we're gonna call Dylan and get some. Dylan, if you're watching, we need to add to our order a cool P90 that is creamy, and like a humbucker with some like etching stuffy on it. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
If he can do it.
I bet he could come up with something. So anyway, gang, that's our reveal for tonight. And I gotta tell you, I'm really, really stoked for these. I think these are. Does it still smell like
smells a little like paint?
The things you get in high school that you'd like sniff the paper.
No, it smells like enamel.
Yeah,
I can actually. we should actually play that game sometime. Smell this paint.
Smell this paint.
I'll pass.
Chris,
I'll get them right.
Chris, does this smell like chloroform?
Wait, let me smell it
Yeah,
again.
yeah. So anyway, gang, like I said, the icons are up on the website right now. You can buy those immediately, and they're ready to ship. They'll be ready to ship on Monday.
Thinks they want this.
Yeah.
Send Matt an email.
Yeah, send me an email
make
through
it
the
happen.
website. Yeah.
If you're like, oh man, I got to have that guitar, we can make that happen. This
Or
thing is
maybe someone
tuners
Mhm.
away from being a guitar,
And
which we're
strings.
waiting on. Well, and strings.
Yeah.
That goes with tuners.
I bet you someone has been like, man, I really like those new pickups that Dylan's doing.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what guitar would look like totally choice
Mm-hmm.
with those.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, how about this one? Yeah. Because these are so cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
Now, okay.
I am over the moon about how this stuff turned out.
Now I would like to add a wrinkle though.
Okay.
If you show up for band practice with this guitar,
Mm-hmm.
you better come correct. You know what I mean? Like there's no
Yeah.
half stepping when you, I mean, you can tune down a half step, but you can't like pull this out of the case and then not be ready to wail. Right?
Be ready to rock. You're
Yeah.
absolutely correct.
Yeah.
I think this guitar may actually help you.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, see, our baker's already coming up with ideas. Brian Mills says they all look great.
Mm-hmm. Between
Curtis Chavez says, man, these were choice.
Between us and Dylan, we should be able to come up with something really
Something
nifty,
neat,
right?
yeah.
We should. Let's work on that.
Okay. All right, gang. Well, it's the weekend, and I have to go and take my dog
party.
for a walk. It's time to party. Me and my dog have to go for a walk. So
Wait, I'm supposed to do it like down here, like nobody's gonna see it.
oh, that like I'm
Yeah.
cool
Mhm.
finger thing. Yeah.
I'm not
Yep.
cool.
Dan, the PRS is super sexy. All right, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the new pinstripe guitars, and let me know if you want one of these. And yeah, Lefty says thumbs up worthy. So hit the like button, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I know you guys know all that stuff, but you also know that I have to say it. So yeah. All right.
That's really good.
Video tomorrow, Matt. Yes, as a matter of fact, Mike, there will be a video tomorrow. And if you're not careful, it might be a continuation on the neck through theme that we've been working on. So anyway, guys, we will talk to you. We'll see you tomorrow for a standard video. I have no idea what time, and but be watching for that. You don't have to watch it when it airs. You can just watch it later on.
Just watch it.
And yeah, so we'll see you then, and have a great night, everybody. And yeah, let's go get some food. That's good.
All right.
I got to go walk the dog.
Well, there you go.